I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be discussing the Modern Warfare beta and some of the things that I have found might make me not want to play the game. Now, overall, I think the game has been pretty amazing. It's nice to have a military-style, boots-on-the-ground Call of Duty that's not filled with a whole bunch of futuristic crap we don't want to see. But there are some things I'm concerned about, and I'm making this video not to complain, but to bring these issues to light so that the developers can possibly fix these, and so we can get a community discussion going. So I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say in the comments about these points. So I don't want to, bash the game and list a whole bunch of stuff that I hate. I'm just going to list some stuff that I find might make players quit the game in the long run. The first one is inconsistency. I noticed that in some matches I feel like a god where I cannot be killed, and in other matches I feel like I can't step around a corner without being shot to death. Now, a lot of this does have to do with player skill level. Certain players are really good and certain players are not so good, and so there's a gap. But for the most part, I've seen good players, myself included, become very inconsistent from game to game. And I think this might have a lot to do with host-based matchmaking and server tick rate, where enemies are basically being able to shoot at you before you can see them. In a game like Call of Duty, where you can die from just a couple bullets, that makes a huge difference. So I really hope the server tick rate is increased, and I really hope they do away with the host-based matchmaking. I know that's still a thing because a lot of times when somebody's doing bad, they'll quit the game and the whole server will crash, and you know that guy was the host. I know there's dedicated servers for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but it still seems to be the same type of matchmaking as before. The second thing I see a big problem with is they're allowing keyboard and mouse on console. And at first I thought this was totally fine because it said they were only going to match you up with other people using the same peripherals. But now when I plug my keyboard and mouse in and play, it matches me up with a lot of different people that are also using controllers. And this doesn't seem like a very fair thing. I think a lot of players will get mad and quit because they're being matched with people that are using keyboard and mouse or cross-played with players from PC. So if they do that, players need the option to basically opt out of this. And I believe that option does exist, but not many people have used it, or maybe it doesn't matter in the beta. But hopefully moving forward, the peripheral-based matchmaking will be more of a thing. So controller users don't get matched up with keyboard and mouse users unless they're partied up with someone that has their crossplay enabled. And the next thing I find is a little overpowered is the aim assist. So I played with a controller for a few games just to test the aim assist out, and I was very surprised by how powerful it was. I was basically able to see an enemy, close my eyes, hold down the left trigger and the right trigger, and get the kill. It was amazing how much the aim assist was actually following the target. Not only following, but acquiring the target too. It's like you just kind of have to have them in the center of your screen, and even if they're moving, you just lock on and follow them. And that seems a little much to me. I do believe in aim assist, but I don't believe in overpowered aim assist, because when I am doing good and getting kills, I want to know that that's me doing it and not the game doing it for me. So very curious to see what you guys have to say about that as well. And the last thing is basically the map design and features that enable camping and make camping the best way to play the game. It seems like there is a ton of camping, and it makes sense because the way these beta maps are designed, there's lots of windows, lots of head glitch spots where players can just sit and wait for other players to come around the corner or poke out. And there's also the weapon mounting, where you can mount your weapon over a wall or on the corner of something and barely peek out so that you can get enemies as soon as they appear. This seems to have been promoting a lot of camping. When I play Call of Duty, I like to run and gun, but I find that I'm having a lot of trouble running and gunning due to so many people just camping. And I think if they modified these features and the maps, that would cut down on a lot of the camping that's currently going on. I know camping is a thing in every first-person shooter, but it's been a long time since I've seen this much camping. I'm seeing more camping in the Modern Warfare beta than I do in PUBG, where people actually have to find a new lobby if they die. And that's kind of pathetic. So hopefully they can do something about that and make the game better overall. Now, having said all that, I have been loving the Modern Warfare beta. I hope to continue playing it, and I can't wait to see how it plays on PC when that beta starts on the 19th. Thanks for watching, guys, and let me know what you have to say in the comment section and what you think about everything I just mentioned. And feel free to throw your own things in there that you like about the game and maybe some things that you dislike about the game. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and join if you want to support. I'll see you on the next video or stream. Later.